Haley Wooden with Business in Vancouver is joining us this morning. And Haley, a lot of worries about this ransomware threat that really has taken the world by storm over the weekend. What are we learning today?
Today, we're seeing the amount of money paid to these attackers, they call themselves the shadow brokers, rise as businesses and institutions worry that they may never be able to recoup their files, or worse, have some private files shared with the world. The total paid to this group is about $50,000. Now, cybersecurity experts are worrying that the fees asked by this group might start to rise, or that we might start to see some of these files lost. There are 200,000 computers and counting that have been affected in 150 countries. Another concern here, too, is that as businesses open up for the day and people start using their computers, that this virus or ransomware can begin to spread. It's spread so far through phishing scams or email scams, and that's how it's been able to perpetrate so quickly. Canada has been fairly immune to this so far. There have been some attacks that have been thwarted, but there is quite a risk that this can continue to spread, especially since there are some ways to guard against it, but it's still causing quite a bit of damage.
All right, and we're also getting some new real estate numbers out this morning, so showing that residential home sales are down.
They're down quite significantly in BC. We're having a look at April year over year. There's quite a drop. Now, this is a part of a national sales drop that we're seeing. Home sales down 1.7% across the board, but BC really pulling down that average. Total value of those sales down 25% year over year. Particularly noteworthy, the BC Real Estate Association is showing that home inventories in BC are hitting a 20-year low. They've dropped 17% year over year. And when you look at a seasonally adjusted basis, compared to 2012, home inventories have actually dropped 50%. Now, we're seeing these trends reflected regionally too. There are actually double-digit drops almost across the board. Of course, Greater Vancouver, part of that as well. Vancouver in particular coming down from record sales last year, so it is expected that we'll see a bit of an adjustment. The only exceptions to double-digit drops would be the South Okanagan dropping by 4 or 5%, and Kamloops and the Kootenay raising less than 10%, but seeing some sales increases. Otherwise, the numbers are all down for BC.
Oh, interesting to see this change. All right, Haley Wooden with Business in Vancouver joining us. Thanks, Haley.
Thank you.